Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent, the chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got G, Q out there with Hawkins. Then there's Bennett, and it's Green in at the 2. We've got the Professor, Goose out there with Rain Man, and it's Clutch, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And early in the season, Clark, rotations getting settled. How important do you think it is to have players who really embrace their roles on that team?
You know, I think it's a combination of accepting and embracing your roles, really relishing what it is you're to do and to star in what your particular role is, and finding that out oftentimes is a work in progress even throughout the season.
And probably managing maybe some disappointment if you aren't in the role you thought you were going to be in.
Well said. Exactly right.
Here's the Professor. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Over Bennett. And here comes the break. And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Rainman. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here they come. All going up court. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Q.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Williams with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Over Bennett. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Goose, pulls up. Williams gets the bucket. Here's Bennett. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now the pass to Hawkins. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Dixon, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's good from Green. Here's Williams. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Bennett, and Martinez with the block, and he gets it back. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bounce pass from Williams. Passes to Rainman. Now Martinez. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
4 on the clock. Green with the rebound. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bennett. Here's Cisse. A quick shot there, and it's off target. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
The Bulldozer, he's checked in for G. Here's Rainman, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Rocket 6. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hawkins passes to Green. Pass to Bennett. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Pope. Pass to the Bulldozer. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's the Beast. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Utah. That shot off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Misses the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Medu can't hit. 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Rebound by Williams. Here's Rainman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Williams. Trying to get something going. Connects the jumper drops.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
Cowboys checked in for Martinez. The Beast, the layup off target. Here's Tiny. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Rain Man. Misses the wing J.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's the bulldozer. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lets it go from deep. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's buckets. The rebound by Madu. An alarming 21% to get things going here. Williams inside. He's got 6. Off target at the rim. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the Beast. Six on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. Just 26% early. Here's Pope. Fires for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the visiting team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Tiny out there at Pope. Then it's the bodyguard, and there's the bulldozer, and it's buckets in at the 4.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
The Beast passes to Cowboy. Here's Rain Man. And it's blocked. Passes it to Tyler. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Pope. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Clark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Cowboy. Fader on the way, and it's good for 2. Cowboy's got his second bucket.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
A fadeaway. Hawkins shot good. Here's the Beast. No points in the game yet for him. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The pass to Cowboy. Lays it up off the glass. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Green deciding where to go with it. Up top, Bennett. Back to Green. For 3. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's the Beast. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Buckets passes to Bennett. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
And he makes the first. Martinez is checked in for Cowboy. And both free throws good for Green. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the middle. Here's the Professor. Makes it off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Bennett. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, Hawkins kicks to G. Now, here's Bennett. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Hawkins. 4 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Martinez the pass to the Beast. Martinez outside. Here's the Professor, guarded by Green. No good from 18. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hawkins with it. He feeds it to Green. Over Martinez. Shots good by Green. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's the Professor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Green. Here's Cisse, and it's G finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Right at the free throw line. Great D that time from Green.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Q. And Martinez with the block. Dixon passes to the Professor. High, arcing shot. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Bennett. Got a hand on it. Here's Hawkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's the Beast. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Pope. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Pope. From deep three-point range.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. 51 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Got a piece of it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
29 seconds left now here in the second. And it's denied. Got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The bulldozer passes to the bodyguard. And it's Pope missing. And here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams. 7 seconds left in the first half. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Goose out there with Rain Man. Then there's the Professor. And it's Clutch. And it's Williams at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. 6 to shoot. Now Bennett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's the Professor. Great D that time from Green. Q passes to Bennett. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
To the paint, here's Rain Man, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Green. He's got 11. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And Bennett drops them both. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's the professor, guarded by Green. Green with the block. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Second chance shot. Williams with the block. 4-on-3 break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Passes it to Q. Now here's Bennett. He's guarded by Williams. And he makes that one. That's 7 points for Q.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Buckets. He's checked in for Q. On the wing, Williams. 13 points in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The bulldozer, he's checked in for G. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Bennett kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's the professor. Green with the block. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's the professor. Drops in the tray. The professor's got 5 points so far.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Up the floor. It's blocked. Here's Buckets. And he gets the buckets. Buckets got his first 2 points of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The professor, great D that time from Green.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Pass to Bennett, taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's the professor, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. The professor's got 6 in the quarter.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Hawkins. Doesn't go for it. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's deflected. Here's the bulldozer. And that one is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green against Williams. Takes the 13-footer. Great D that time from Green. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it to Bennett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. Good D by Williams. Here's Goose. He's covered by Bennett. Dixon passes to the professor. Shoots from the baseline. It's deflected, but he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Hawkins. 8 points for him. Pass to the bulldozer. And there's the pass to Hawkins, and it's blocked. Here's Medu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Offline with the baseline jumper. And here's Hawkins, out left to the wing. Tiny. The rebound by Medu. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Outside Williams. Shoots it up. And that one goes long.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Hawkins passes to Tiny. Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They could use a bucket. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The visitors on defense. The Beast passes to Cowboy. Goes up to the stripe. No good off the back of the rim. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Tiny, the pass to the bodyguard. That one, no good. Good D by Williams. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Medu. Six to shoot. It's blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's the Beast. A 3 off the inbound, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The visitors with the ball. A 12-point game. Here's Tiny. Misses there. And so it's the visiting team, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Pope. Hawkins is out there with Q. Then it's Tiny, and it's G in at the 3, the small forward. The fader. Can't hit that one. Just 34% from the floor. Here's Tiny. He kicks to G. Pass to Hawkins. Here's G. 5 on the clock. Here's Tiny. Offensive rebound. Here's Q, and it's blocked. They get it back. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Raymond. Pass to Williams. From deep. And no good that time.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Q, and he converts the layup.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Martinez. Drains the three-pointer. Martinez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Releases. And it's Pope missing. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The professor passes to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Green, he's checked in for G. And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And he makes both free throws. So it's the visitors now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Pope. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Martinez. Down low. Deflects the pass. And here they come. Here's Pope. And his offense just hasn't been there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Pope. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Hawkins. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. The shot, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Green over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bennett's checked in for Pope. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. That one's off, still out of sync. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Martinez, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he makes the first. The bulldozer, he's checked in for Tiny. He hits both from the stripe. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to the bulldozer. Here's Hawkins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Q.
On the offensive boards, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
Hawkins passes to Q. Hawkins kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bennett. Over Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's the professor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. He's off on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Martinez the pass to the professor. Here's Goose. He's covered by Hawkins. Left side Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Rainman checked in for Meadow. Just 2 to shoot. And they're on the break. Here's Green. It's blocked. They recover it. Here's Q. And just miss after miss right now. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's the professor. To tie it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Tiny is checked in for the bulldozer. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And, you know, you can't dwell on that one miss. They're still in a position here to take the lead if they can get a stop. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Bennett. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Green, no luck. It's stolen.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
The Professor, the rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They grab their own miss. Good on the shot. And that's 11 points for Q.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's the Professor. 11 feet away. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
1:07 left in the fourth. Here's Hawkins. It's blocked. Martinez outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Count it.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Professor. It counts! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Bennett. Inside, Hawkins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Hawkins. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the pass to Martinez, pulls it up. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Bennett with it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.